So I've begun the staining process. The girls picked out Minwax stain that's a combination of gunstock and honey. Honey's really orange, and you can see there's a bit of orange in that tabletop. The gunstock is a little bit darker, but they didn't want a really dark flavor. And you can see on the tabletop it actually took the stain pretty well. No streaking, no blotchiness. You see that the knots in some areas look like they didn't take any stain, and they actually did. I could have left the stain on longer to fill that in, but in doing so the whole thing would have been darker, and the idea is to not have it so dark. They want kind of a lighter feel to it. Their apartment has a real it is very bright, and they didn't want a dark table sitting in the middle of it. So hopefully they like the way this turned out. Now I've already put one coat of polyurethane on it. I'm letting it dry. They didn't want it shiny, so it's a matte polyurethane, a matte finish. This is the tabletop. One coat on, I'll let it dry, lightly sand. Put a second coat on, let it dry. Flip it over, put 2 coats on the bottom, and then hopefully I have sufficient time to flip it over again and put at least 1 more coat for 3 total coats on top. The base already has 1 coat of polyurethane, and I'll be doing at least 3 coats on the base. And I will take pictures of it installed in the apartment. Now the interesting thing is everyone keeps asking me how I'm going to attach the tabletop. I spent some time today cutting out these, and you can see that there's a profile to it, and this is designed to fit into the rail right here. And I'll hammer that home and then set the table on top of it, on top of the base, and then 2 screws up through the bottom. And what that does is that obviously attaches the table to this, and this is allowed to float in this channel, so it can move in this direction with the direction of the grain. Because even though the tabletop will be sealed with polyurethane, there's still the chance that it can expand and contract. Now it's only a matter of millimeters, but I still have to take it into consideration. And if I just screwed it down really hard, it would start splitting. The idea of this is to allow these clips to move in that groove, and they don't have to move much. As the pressure builds up, they'll slip just a little bit, a millimeter or 2, and that's enough. That's all it takes, and the table is allowed to float in that groove while still being held tight to the base. Take that out and let it dry. So like I said, once I get it installed at the girls' apartment, I'll take final pictures, and this project will be done. Hope you've enjoyed it. Put it up.
Ow.
Excuse me. Excuse the card over task.
Oh, it's
Oh
so
my God.
pretty. It's perfect.
The color is perfect.
It's like the color of the ones that Barbara knows that we first
Oh.
saw, remember?
Yeah.
Foot up, falls here like
It.
that.
Take the thingy off from me.
I don't know if I can trust my arms.
Here, need some help?
Oh,
And then he'll attach it for you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is absolutely stunning.
So what you want it?
It's exactly what we wanted. I
Good.
love the grains in it.